You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about Russell Wilson. Now, we know Russell Wilson is going to be very intriguing heading into the 2023 NFL season. Why? Because he was terrible last year. Let's be real, okay? Russell Wilson was absolutely horrid for the Denver Broncos. Now, that's going to be a very interesting indictment of Wilson if he struggles, but Aaron Rodgers goes out and performs for Nathaniel Hackett. That's going to be interesting, and that's going to be another narrative to watch out for, not to mention the fact that the quarterback that replaced him in Seattle won comeback player of the year and had far and away the greatest season Geno Smith ever had. And we're going to be very interested to see, can Geno keep that up? Well, enter in legendary coach, one of my favorite, a guy that loves his players. We've all seen it, how much emotion that this guy's got tied up in his players, and that is the great Dick Vermeil, Hall of Fame coach, took the Philadelphia Eagles to an NFC Championship, and, of course, won the Super Bowl with the greatest show on turf and Kurt Warner. Well, he has sent a very interesting message about Russell Wilson and the fact that if Sean Payton cannot straighten Russell Wilson out, it's over for Russell Wilson. He thinks it's a wrap if Sean Payton cannot save his NFL career. Especially, like I said, I don't know that he lasts a half a season if he plays like last year. I just don't think Sean Payton's got the patience for it. I truly don't. And I know he's really high on Jarrett Stidham. And by the way, the other part of this video is the fact that the Broncos signed a quarterback out of the XFL. Interesting. Let's get to Vermeil and his comments. This is the comeback about Russell Wilson. The first year with Russell Wilson didn't go as planned for the Denver Broncos when they signed the quarterback to a massive contract extension. The Broncos finished 5-12 last year, good enough for last place in the AFC West. The Broncos promptly fired their coach, Nathaniel Hackett, and hired former Super Bowl champion Sean Payton. No doubt, massive upgrade. The first order of business for Payton will be fixing the play of Wilson. Though Wilson showed flashes of his old self last season, mainly towards the last part of the season, which should give some people some hope, he looked like one of the worst starting quarterbacks in the league during large swaths of play and was a big reason for the Broncos' terrible season. However, Payton is getting a vote of confidence from legendary NFL coach Dick Vermeil. Vermeil said it couldn't be done if Payton can't fix Russell Wilson's play. He also added that Payton, along with current Chiefs coach Andy Reid, is one of the best offensive minds in the game. This is exactly what he said. Hall of Fame coach Dick Vermeil on if Broncos first-year coach Sean Payton can turn around QB Russell Wilson. If he can't do it, it can't be done. More Vermeil on Payton. I have a tremendous respect for him. To me, him and Andy Reid, just what I said, best offensive coaches in the league. Vermeil started coaching in the NFL as a Rams special teams coach in 1969, and then, of course, he went to the Bruins, then to the Eagles, then to the Rams, then to the Chiefs. Won a Super Bowl and was the AP coach of the year in 1999. Look, no doubt. I mean, I do think there might be a couple of other coaches in the league that could do a lot for Russell Wilson. Kyle Shanahan maybe being one, possibly Sean McVay, somebody like that, but a true offensive mind. And we will find out very quickly if Russell Wilson can be saved. Ben DiNucci, that's right, a former Cowboy that excelled in the XFL this year, is going to the Denver Broncos. Now, Jarrett Stidham is there, and many believe Jarrett Stidham is going to be the next man up if Russell Wilson can't work out, but they're hoping Ben DiNucci can make this roster. DiNucci is signing with the Broncos. Per ESPN's Adam Schefter and Jeremy Fowler, he led the XFL with 2,671 passing yards for the Seattle Sea Dragons in 2022. The signing comes after DiNucci attended the Broncos minicamp this weekend. The Sea Dragon star also made 3 appearances for the Dallas Cowboys in 2020 before he was waived. He will now serve as a backup for Broncos starter Russell Wilson. He was drafted in the 7th round out of James Madison University in 2020. By 2022, the Cowboys' decision to waive him seemed obvious. In his first NFL start, a televised Sunday night football game, I remember that. It was rough. DiNucci was 21 of 40 for 180 yards, scored no touchdowns, 2 fumbles, and was sacked 4 times. That was his last appearance with the Cowboys. He was a bona fide XFL star. Yeah, and you got to wonder if, and he ranked 2nd in the league, by the way, with 20 touchdowns. He still threw 13 interceptions, by the way, in the XFL. That's not a great sign, to be honest. And I think that's one reason why the XFL, even though they're coming back next year, they're going to kind of always struggle because it's hard to keep cohesion, particularly at quarterback, in these springtime leagues. A guy like Ben DiNucci, I'm sure the XFL would love to see him stay, or would have liked to have seen him stay. Now, it's very possible if he doesn't make it or he gets cut, he may go back to the XFL, right? A.J. McCarron, the same thing, who had a great season. But it was pretty widely acknowledged with A.J. McCarron, he was getting backup job offers in the NFL, and he turned them down so he could start in a different league. Dick Vermeil, he's smart. He knows, and I think we all know, if Sean Payton can't straighten out Russell Wilson, then Russell's probably in a lot of trouble. I don't see Russell Wilson becoming a backup quarterback in the NFL. I don't. I think he would probably, I would guess, walk away, even though from quarterback terms, he's still pretty young. But then again, Matt Ryan looks like he's going to have to retire at 37 because there's no strength left in his arm. By the way, he's going to CBS Sports. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Make sure you use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word will get you 25% off. Go get them right now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.